back with more of this nonsense. And broken chat. Everyone likes broken chat and nonsense. Unless you don't like nonsense. Then you don't like nonsense. And details like that. So we, us, the group of people doing this, which would be me, left off where exactly? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I entered all the codes. So we have this list now that we can go to. The first ones we're going to go to are all these ruins.
Here we go.
I should actually probably look up how to get no encounters before we get too carried away here. How do I get to where I want to go to again? How does I navigate to this area? There it is, okay. Couldn't remember where the chest was, but there's Victorious, which is for Riku. Gives her, where is it at? There it is. Proof on 3 elements. She could give it waterproof, so she's completely immune to elemental damage, which is good to have. Back to the airship. Fastest trip ever right there. These are all pretty fast, unless you get in random encounters. Now we need to go to Ruins number 2.
Here we go.
And this will get us our first ultimate weapon, which will be terrible because we haven't upgraded it yet. Is it this way? There it is. Yay, now we can look at it. It's a very crappy weapon until you finish the upgrade process. Piercing, 1 MP cost. Whoop-a-dee-doo. Not really that special. Once you upgrade it though, it has a few extra features. It's got, I don't actually remember what it's got. I'm pretty sure it's got strength on it and something else. Can't remember. Probably some touch. Death touch, thing touch. Now we need to go to Besaid Falls.
Here we go.
Which should give us a treasure chest of gloriousness. We're just going to keep cycling through all these places. In case you haven't figured that out yet. Dragon Lance is for... It's not an ultimate weapon, but it is for Kamari. I think it's not an ultimate weapon. Could be mistaken. Magic counter and evade encounter. Those are actually pretty good. Not going to use it yet. Going to go back to the airship. And then back to another place. Back and forth, back and forth. Luckily, there's not really any sort of loading screen. So we need to go to... Is it Mehan Ruins or Mushroom Rock? Or Battle Site? Hold on. Holy horses! Hopefully you have horses, otherwise you're not going to be holding anything, which would be kind of lame. Where's the freaking... Damn it. Can't find... where my stuff is. There it is. Okay, so Battle Site is actually a good place to go to. That will give us Lulu's version of the Victorious armor, which nullifies, again, 3 element types. Actually, no, hers absorbs 3 element types. Never mind, my mistake there. Run all the way up here. Riku's nullifies it, so she takes no damage. This one absorbs it for Lulu, pretty sure. Just find it. Yes, Eater. Eater of Souls is what it is. Not really, but whatever. So now we need to go to, let's see, the Mehan Ruins, I believe? Woo. Glitching out a little bit there. Hello, Matrix. Hello, broken chat. Because freaking Twitch just refuses to fix the chat, but whatever. So on to the next location, which is Mehan Ruins, and then... Do we even need to go to Mushroom Rock? I could swear there's something at Mushroom Rock. Hold on. Mushroom Rock, Mehan High Road. We already got that. I guess not. Could have swore there was, but it turns out there's not. There's us in the background, if you couldn't tell. There's some guy, like, waving at us. Whatever. How do I... What am I doing here? How do I... There it is, okay. I was just mashing the freaking X button there. So we got the sonar, which is for Riku, I think. She gets a lot of stuff. Is it a weapon? Yes, it is. Initiative and Poison Strike. Initiative lets you go first in any battle. Only her, not the group. No, that's actually First Strike. What is Initiative? Now I'm actually curious. What does Initiative do? I probably won't be able to see it in here now because I don't have the item for it. Maybe Initiative is the whole party. First Strike is just the person who has it gets to go first. Maybe Initiative's the full group. Regardless, back to the airship again. And on to the next location, which is not Mushroom Rock. Actually, there's gotta be... Is this... Oh, I know what this is. This is God Hand. I keep forgetting where the things are. So this actually takes you down here, where we haven't been yet. I think there's random encounters down here, I could be mistaken. Which should have a... Yeah, there are. Great. Which should have a treasure chest with Riku's God Hand in it, and none of these fights are going to be worth any real trouble at all. Hit it. Thank you. I should have probably just run away, but whatever. These are going to give terrible experience anyway, may as well not waste our time on it. But since we can kill him anyway, with melee attacks, aren't we a little bit stronger? And worthless AP. This is why I want no encounters, by the way, so we can run around here without... Do I need the mirror? Ah, crap, I need the mirror. That's right. Well, let's not do this yet. Note to self, need mirror prior to opening chest. Need no encounters prior to doing any of this. Run away. I should have, before I started this, I should have looked up what no encounters requires to be put on a weapon, because I want to just throw it on the weapon as an empty slot or something. You only need one person in the party with it. I think they don't have to be in your active group, but they could be, I'm not sure. So let's continue on. Remiem Temple, we'll be going there eventually. Potentially soon, I'm not actually sure. So, what is in this place? I don't remember. Omega Ruins is the place where we're going to be doing all of our grinding. Let's go to Highbridge.
Here we go.
Which I'm pretty sure is in Bavel. Yes, it's this place. Hello. We're here for some pie.
Infidel!
Man, don't these guys ever give up?
You regret showing your face here. We'll strike you down in the name of Yevon.
Good luck with that, good sir.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so guys...
Can we...
If they want to fight, let's give them one.
Prepare to charge.
Apparently... Oh, nope. Shalinda.
Captain?
I appear to have triggered something without knowing.
Is not to be harmed. She's no traitor. That is an evil rumor spread by the Albed. What? Mr. Micah himself told me.
Then, what are we to do?
Mr. Micah.
Step down. As she says.
I like how she said that.
What was that about evil Albed?
Hello, Honoria.
Truly, I do not understand it myself. Oh, Yevon seems to be in a state of confusion.
Dramatic music.
Yesterday, they called me out of the blue and made me captain of the guard.
Short on believers?
Yes, the chaos in the temples is worse than I'd imagined. It's horrible. And all the priests do is blame each other.
How dare they?
I worry what will become of Yevon. But no! I must be the rock that stands against the swirling tides, right? Lady Yuna, I must tell you, your courage has been a great inspiration to me.
Yeah, that's great, but we came here to see Maester Micah. Is he here?
Yes, I shall arrange an audience.
Oh, right, this triggers the rest of the
Please wait in
storyline.
the courtroom.
Totally forgot.
Hey! Wait! What was all that about the Albed lying and stuff?
Simple. Yuna has become Micah's only hope.
Oh... Okay.
Just what does he think
That's
he can
fine
get
by
away
me.
with?
Time to teach him some manners.
This trigger, you have to go here before you can do anything with Sin, and I've apparently triggered that now instead of waiting, but whatever. It doesn't force you into the Sin fight going here, so...
Why
It does
are you
trigger some
here?
storyline,
You
though,
must go and defeat Sin quickly.
which I wasn't expecting doing.
You have obtained the final Aeon from Yunalesca, have you not?
Nope.
Well, we did meet her.
And we
We fought
offered
and defeated her.
cupcakes.
What?
Summoners and guardians will be sacrificed for the final summoning no more.
You have profaned and subverted a 1,000-year-old tradition.
A tradition that didn't work.
Fools! Infants! Do you realize what you've done? You've taken away the only means of calming Sin.
Hey, maybe that's not the only way. We think we've got another.
He seems pretty calm when you play music around him.
Preposterous! There is no other way!
The Grand Maester running away?
Spira has lost its only hope. Destruction is inevitable. Yevon's spiral of death will consume us all. I have no desire to watch Spira die.
It won't die.
Okay. Micah's being a little
Who
weird.
is this Yevon guy?
Lady Yunalesca also mentioned him.
Wait, Gramps! Who's Yevon?
He who crafts the souls of the dead into unholy armor. An armor called sin. Clad in it, Yevon is invincible. And the only thing that could have pierced that armor, you have destroyed.
Go us.
Nothing can stop it now.
We are professionals. And Micah's gone. Okay. I guess he... whatever.
Disappear on us, will you? Rotten son of a trooper.
The world's gonna end. Let's all run away.
Where's the Grand Maester?
He went to get some tea.
He's not here yet. How long must we wait?
That's odd. I'll go look for his grace.
Nice cover there, Auron. And it's that child again. Hello, child.
Come to my room.
That is an
Okay.
awkward offering, but whatever.
Who you talking to?
Oh, no one.
I must go see the Faith.
I see.
To the faith. Hopefully not right now. I would like to do that later, please. Apparently we're doing it right now. Okay. Freaking storyline
Hello.
trigger.
I must thank you for the Aeon.
So what's up?
So, have you found a way to truly defeat sin?
Well,
Titus can see the faith, by the way. Because he is a dream of the faith. That.
we think the Hymn of the Faith might slow sin down.
Perhaps.
You mean it won't work?
Perhaps doesn't mean
A
no.
very long time has passed since your father became sin.
Approximately 1,000
He may
years
not
or
be
so.
able to hear the hymn anymore.
I know it's a long shot, but we gotta try it if there's a chance.
Actually,
Yes,
it's
you
about 10
must.
years, isn't it? I don't
I'm
remember.
glad you're doing this. You have a
Yeah,
good
it is 10
spirit,
years now.
truly.
I'm not just a dream, right?
This whole timeline confuses me.
It's a long story.
If it works, what'll you do then? You need more than a hymn.
Stab it with
Well-
a spear.
Well,
You do that to everything else and it works.
We fight Yevon.
yes. If you defeat Yevon, it will end. Tell me, what do you know about Yevon?
He's what makes sin come back.
Clearly.
Sin is his armor. It protects him.
Yevon was once a summoner long ago. He was peerless,
And he summons sin.
yet now he lives for one purpose, only to summon. He is neither good nor evil. He is awake, yet he dreams.
And we like
But
riddles.
Maybe not forever.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Because we're ending it.
The riddle part, the
Yes.
rest of it probably not.
Even if you defeat sin with the final summoning, Yevon will live. Yevon will join with the final Aeon. He will transform it into a new sin.
Yevon merges with the Aeon.
Keep that in
Then,
mind.
protected by this new
Merging
sin
with
he has
Aeon.
created,
Part kind of
Yevon
important.
continues the summoning.
For eternity. Huh?
But you know there is no such thing as eternity if you end it, is there?
Uh-huh.
Yevon lives inside sin. Yuna, listen. When you fight Yevon, we will help you. Promise me you'll summon us.
Important
I'm
detail.
afraid your swords and
You are
magic
required
won't be
to.
enough. Please call us. Promise?
Yes.
But you know, when it is all over, we will wake and our dream will end. Our dream will vanish.
You've been dreaming a long time, haven't you?
I'm sorry.
I'm grateful.
Thank you for making me exist, good sir.
About what?
Oh, nothing. Hey, don't make that face.
You're a poor liar.
Come on, we're gonna beat Sin. Let's see some cheer, okay?
You're hiding something.
See? Poor liar.
No, I'm not.
And it involved cupcakes. His pants are awfully shiny in that scene.
You know?
Even Yuna can tell when he lies. That's a pretty bad sign right there.
I'm afraid the Grand Maester is nowhere to be found.
It's okay, we were just leaving.
Oh, I see.
We had nothing to do with killing him, don't worry.
Maybe you could help us with the hymn.
Hey, good idea!
It's like, we need you to tell as many people as you can.
What should I tell them?
Him.
A
Sing
ship
the
in the
hymn.
sky will sing the hymn of the faith. When they hear it, we need everyone to sing along.
Everyone in Spira.
I'm not sure I understand.
It was like a two-step process. It's not that complicated.
A ship in
Come
the
on,
sky
Shalinda.
will sing the hymn of the faith? So, when they hear it, everyone should sing along, correct?
Yes, 2 steps.
If they do, we might be able to defeat Sin.
Truly?
Yes.
That's wonderful. You can count on me. I shall tell all of Spira.
Shouldn't take terribly long, because we will be not fighting Sin for an eternity here. So back in the airship, I was informed it apparently takes... you can get no encounter armor from a ghost, or ghosts, which are found in Omega Ruins and Mount Gagazet. Everyone's standing around here.
The final showdown with she.
No,
I say let's get this show on the road.
let's not, because we will be mauled. We now have a new choice, which is Sin. Doing that will trigger the fight with Sin, which will trigger the fight with Sin, basically. I don't want to do that yet, probably because I can't really handle it. We need to go to... Let me actually see how to get the cloudy mirror real quick. Okay, we need to go back to the Calmlands, apparently, so let's go to the Calmlands, shall we?
Here we go.
We need to go to Remiem Temple, which is that place that requires a chocobo to get to that I mentioned when we first got here. Sadly... Who are you people? What are you doing? Okay, apparently it's dangerous. Where... chocobo. Hey, she moved over here. Good news! Yes, I want to ride a chocobo. You need a chocobo to get to this place, and it's a chocobo-related minigame, so hopefully I don't screw this up. It was in the bottom right corner, if you don't remember. Thankfully it doesn't take terribly long to run over here. It does take me a while to find the stupid feather to get up here. Is it up there, actually? I can't remember if it's up here. Let's fast forward it for the sake of saving some time here. If I actually click in the screen, that'd be a good start. Clicking in the proper window, but whatever. It's somewhere over here, there's a little feather. There it is, it's up here, okay. Run up to it, push X or A or whatever button you're using for that. You'll fly over here, and then we will be at Remiem Temple. This temple has 2 little tidbits in it. One of them is Aeon fights with Shalinda, or not Shalinda, and Belgemine, is that her name? I don't remember her name. And you fight every single Aeon in the game, and you get some sort of special thing, and apparently there's no loot over here, which is kind of disappointing. There's also these little obnoxious monkey things over here. And there is a chocobo race, which gives us the cloudy mirror, which we have to turn into the celestial mirror in Macalania. So there's, if you go up to those doors there, not sure what triggers them, but we'll figure that out later. You will start the summon duels, which we will do later. Right now, we need to go to this chocobo here. And it's a chocobo race. How do I race? I don't remember. Okay. Why you no let me race, Chocobo? Okay, let's go in the temple, shall we? Freaking Chocobo's not cooperating for whatever reason. Thought you were supposed to just talk to him, but we're gonna go in here. Because we can. I believe it's actually possible to get a game over screen on these summon duels, because it is possible for Yuna to die. I'm not sure if that ends the game, though. But we're gonna do one here, for the heck of it.
What is this place?
The temple.
Remiem Temple.
Welcome.
Once a great religious center in the Calm Lands, lost after the battle with Sin.
And this is your home? What? You got something against company?
It's a long story. Easier perhaps to show you.
You're dead too.
Everybody's
Don't
dead.
send me just yet.
Let's have a party.
There's still one thing left for me to do here. With the help I can give, a young summoner might just be able to defeat Sin. Well, Yuna.
Oh, apparently I have to go to the left side of the temple first and look at a sphere.
You'll never beat Sin.
Okay. We're gonna do this anyway. I'll do my best. And you fight them one at a time down the list, starting with Valifor.
Well. Before we begin,
She will heal your Aeons every single time, so don't need to worry about that. If you want to, you can go ahead and get overdrives. It's kind of recommended. I think we should still have an Aeon with an overdrive anyway from previous fights, if I'm not mistaken. I often am mistaken though, so don't really trust that. I will choose my Aeon well, thank you. So Ifrit apparently has an overdrive, so we'll just go with that. I think they're slightly stronger than you initially fight them, but not terribly much. They may not even be stronger at all. I think they are though, but she also has the hidden Aeons. Oh my god, I'm way faster than her Valifor. She also has the hidden Aeons when you get them that you can fight, so keep that in mind. You will be coming back here after you get those Aeons. And that animation's all sorts of messed up. 10k. Not dead yet? Nope. For whatever reason though, I'm way faster than this thing, so it doesn't particularly matter. I'm just gonna keep healing myself until we hit the overdrive again. I'm really surprised it only got one turn when I used my overdrive. Normally they get like 12 or some obnoxious amount. Which is why you try to do it at the end. Ifrit here is not immune to that slowing effect, by the way. It doesn't do very much, but it does slow him a little bit. Incredibly slow fight is incredibly slow. We should be able to kill him with the second one, though. Unless he has some god-awfully high amount of freaking... just hit him, whatever. God-awfully high amount of HP, which he very well may have, you never know. So he gets 2 turns, we'll be able to survive that. Assuming he even survives me bashing his head in with a rock again. Bashing his head in with nothing because he doesn't throw anything. Is he dead? Hey, he's dead. So there's the first one. Now we're gonna go do the Choco race, since I've been informed how to actually properly do it. By Anoria, thank you.
Stop. That is enough.
You're darn right it is. We'll be doing all of those. So.
You have made some progress.
I have.
For that,
I believe you get an item for each one, and then a special one if you beat all of them.
Come in handy.
Like a really awesome special prize if you beat all of them. Takes a really long time to beat all of them, though. We're just gonna go ahead